Hello and good afternoon. So, listen, the timing of this message that I have is absolutely impeccable. So, one of the things that we have to be clear about is the fact that God is always moving. God does not move based on our emotions because our emotions are temporary, right? The very human things that make us human are temporary, they're fleeting, and so understanding God's nature, okay, He is the author and the finisher of everything. And so if you look at life and you believe, if God is ahead of your life, if you believe that He is the author of your life, you understand that your story was already written. I'm not saying live life willy-nilly. I'm saying that your story was already predestined. So there's already moves and calculations that God has made on your behalf that you are not responsible for. I think that this is the time to figure out what are the blockages that keep us from trusting and seeing God's hand in our lives, because it's not that He's not there, and sometimes, I mean, we're gonna get real raw and honest. If you need to evaluate your mental health, do that, because whatever the blockage is, a lot of the times it's mental. And as a coach, I can't address the mental side effects, of the things that you are experiencing, but I can help you to understand, like, what that is. My mental health is what blocks me from this and that, and really experiencing, really living and feeling and having the joy that God has promised me, right? My mental health is a blockage that keeps me from being fruitful. It keeps me from being patient, gentle, all kinds of things. Your mind is a beautiful but powerful place, and it is God designed, but the enemy loves to um, produce confusion. He loves, chaos. He wants your mind to be chaotic, cloudy. That way you feel like you are far from God. God is never far away from you. There is never a time, there's never a place, there's nowhere that you can go that God will not be able to reach you. I need you to know that. I need you to move in that. It's predestined, okay? But faith without works is dead. So if you know that this is a mental block, I don't know if we need a little antidepressant. I don't know. Whatever it is that you need, there is a professional who can address that for you. And I'm here to tell you that mental health is serious. It is not something to play about, and you deserve peace. You deserve freedom. You deserve freedom and peace from yourself listen, all right? If you need freedom and peace from yourself and freedom and peace in your mind, and you're not doing anything about it, I'm calling you out. You are too chosen, you are too worthy, you are too powerful to not have life and to have it abundantly. That is yours, thus saith the Lord. That is yours. That is your promise. So let nothing and no one stand in the way of you having all that God has for you. Let nothing and no one stand in the way of you being all that God has for you to be. Take up space. Today is your time to flourish. Do what you need to do. Make sure your mind is sharp. Make sure your heart is not heavy. Make sure your heart is not hardened towards whatever the case is. Let no stone be unturned. Okay? And we're not going to let the rocks cry out more than we are. We're gonna thank God right now on today for everything that He is doing, because no matter what is going on up here and in here, God is moving. He is moving on your behalf. I want you to know that. I need you to continue to manifest that. I need that to be your first thought when you wake up. And that may mean we don't need to reach for the TV, or we may not need to reach for, our devices or whatever the case is. Pray without ceasing is a demand from God for a reason, because as soon as you pray and you stop, the enemies, he's ready to grab it from you. He's ready to take the promises of God from your mind and take it from the meditation of your lips. He is always ready and on the prowl. Be prepared for that. Get in your word. Yes. All right. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.